Dear students, very good morning. We are starting from today our e-learning program. Today, before we start our teaching today, I just want to give you some idea regarding our science portion. You need to understand it first. In science, your science, as you know, you do not have textbook, but you should understand our science is divided into three sections. Total chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are of chemistry. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of chemistry. Then chapter number 6, 7, 8, 9 are of biology. Then chapter number 10, 11, 12, 13 are of physics. And then chapter number 14, 15 and 16 are of environmental science. This is, I just want to give you an idea that we will divide our science into 4 sections. First 5 chapters of chemistry, then 4 chapters 6, 7, 8, 9 are of biology, 10, 11, 12, 13 are of physics, and 14, 15, 16 are of environmental science. In our first lot of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to cover science. And today, without wasting much time about paper style and all things, I will send you a PDF as well as last year's question paper, so you will understand how much mark of chemistry, physics and biology as per the paper style is asked in board exam. But today, without wasting a little time, we are now engaging ourselves in starting chemistry. Today, we are starting chemistry chapter number 1. Title is, I have written it here. We are today starting chemistry. Title of the chapter is Chemical Reactions and Equations. Today is our lecture number 1. In lecture number 1, at the end of the lecture, you will understand few topics we are going to discuss today. Today we are going to get some idea regarding chemical reaction, some idea regarding chemical equation, how to write chemical equation, what changes take place in chemical reaction, and we are also going to study some important features when you write a chemical reaction. And if we have a little more time, then I want to just give you today an idea about how to balance any chemical equation and why balancing of chemical equation is required. Today, we are starting chapter number 1, Chemical Reaction and Equation. The very first thing we want to discuss is regarding chemical reaction. Given in your textbook also, as well as in our material PDF which I have sent to you. Now, my dear student, chemical reaction means what? So just you watch around yourself in your surrounding, so many chemical reactions you observe in your daily life. Take an example. If you if milk is kept open during summer, milk ne તમે સમરમાં you keep it open for some time, it gets spoiled. Means the taste of the milk changes. What is that? One type of chemical reaction. Then raw mango, મેંગોની સિઝન આવશે, આવી જ ગઈ હવે. Raw mango, green in color, turning into what? When it is ripened, it turns into orange red. That is color change, one type of chemical reaction. Just to give some simple example, you burst firecracker, lots of smoke comes out. Smoke means one type of gas only. The evolution of gas can also take place during chemical reaction. During chemical reaction, temperature change also occur. Just take an example. Daily life na example લઈએ આપણે. Suppose you just think, કોઈ પણ વેસલ તમે લઈ લો. You take any vessel અને એ વેસલને તમે you take any vessel, okay, and keep that vessel on gas stove. What happens? So when you keep any vessel on gas stove, what is going to happen? After you on the gas stove, the vessel becomes heated, temperature changes. So many examples. Suppose my hair with age became brownish and white, color change. The aging process is also one type of chemical reaction. So many chemical reaction you see. Take an example. You take grapes and you keep grape open, understand, for some time in your kitchen. So what happens? Not only it becomes little blackish, but its taste also changes, which is not consumable. Not consume. You can't consume that. So that is also one type of chemical reaction. માર્કેટમાંથી વેજીટેબલ્સ લઈ આવો, potato, brinjal, whatever, and cut karo and you keep it open for some time in your kitchen. What happens? The cut part turns blackish. You can experience at home. It becomes blackish because it is also one type of actually oxidation reaction, which we are going to study in later lectures of this chapter. So, my dear student, what happens if somebody asks you, what happens during a chemical reaction? In my PDF also I am going to give some questions regarding this. What type of changes occurs during any chemical reaction? So during any chemical reaction, 4 types of changes can take place. First, color change. I am just writing for you what type of changes take place during a chemical reaction. So color change. Color change can take place during a chemical reaction. What other type of changes take place during chemical reaction? So temperature also changes. Temperature also changes during any chemical reaction. Not only that, during chemical reaction, state of the substance also changes. State means solid, liquid, and gaseous. Okay, so state of the substance can also change during any chemical reaction. State change: ice, heat ice, it turns into water, heat water turns into vapor, then reduce the temperature of vapor turns to water, reduce the temperature of water by keeping water in refrigerator, it turns to ice. Change of the substance also take place, and one another understand fourth change, that is evolution. Evolution of gas can also occur during chemical reaction. So if in exam you are asked what type of changes are observed during any chemical reaction, so you have to mention, તમે આન્સર લખો ત્યારે શું લખશો પહેલા? During any chemical reaction, four types of changes are observed. First, color change. Second, temperature change. Third, state change, means solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or vice versa, etc. And evolution of gas. Four type of changes can take place in a chemical reaction. Okay, now let us try to understand the meaning of chemical equation. You must have noted down this: color change, then temperature change, then state change, and evolution of gases. જે પણ પોઈન્ટ હું અહીંયા લખું એ બધા નોટ ડાઉન તો કરી લેવાના. નોટમાં નોટ ડાઉન કરી લો એટલે રિવિઝન કરવામાં એટ ધ ટાઈમ અને હોમવર્ક કરવામાં પણ તમને ઇઝી પડશે. નાઉ વી આર ટ્રાઇંગ ટુ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ વોટ ઇઝ ધ મિનિંગ ઓફ chemical equation. If you are asked, now we are trying to understand what is chemical equation. Let us try to understand what is chemical equation. Actually, if you speak or if you describe any chemical reaction, you are speaking a large narrative statements. Suppose in your textbook activity 1.1 they have given one such example, like they have given in activity 1.1. It is also in our material, though diagram hasn't been pasted, but you can read it. It is given that you take magnesium ribbon. મેગ્નેશિયમ રિબન, કેમ આપણે દિવાળીમાં પેલી ફૂલઝર જેવી હોય ને એવી મેગ્નેશિયમ રિબન હોય, સિલ્વરી વ્હાઇટ. યુ હોલ્ડ ઇટ, એને પકડી લો બાય પેર ઓફ ટોમ્સ, એટલે સાણસીથી પકડી લો એને. ઇટ ઇઝ સિલ્વરી ઇન વ્હાઇટ and now you start burning it. When you start burning it, what happens? It starts burning with dazzling flame. Dazzling એટલે અંજાઈ જાય એવી flame. And it produces a white colored powder which we call magnesium oxide. So this chemical reaction, if I speak in narrative form, how can I speak it? So when magnesium ribbon is burnt, it combines with atmospheric oxygen and forms magnesium oxide, as you know. When magnesium ribbon is burnt, it combines with atmospheric oxygen and forms magnesium oxide. That is what I spoke about. But if I want to write the same long statement in a short form, rather than speaking a large narrative statement, is there other way for this? Yes, that is called chemical equation. What does chemical equation means? Just note down. બુકમાં નોટ ડાઉન કરો. કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન એક્ઝામમાં પૂછે વોટ ઇઝ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન, તો શું લખશો? A chemical equation is a short and concise way. Concise means short, abbreviated. Chemical equation is a short and concise way of representing any chemical reaction by utilizing chemical symbols and molecular formulas. Understand? Have you noted down? Should I speak again? Chemical equation is a short, concise, abbreviated form of writing any chemical equation by utilizing chemical symbols and chemical formulas. Okay, so just now I spoke one chemical reaction. When magnesium ribbon is burnt, it combines with atmospheric oxygen and produces magnesium oxide. Let me write the same chemical reaction in short form, means in the form of chemical equation. How can it be possible? Let me write what I spoke. When magnesium ribbon is burned, we know the symbol of magnesium, Mg. Obviously in solid form. When I spoke, when magnesium ribbon is burned, I just written magnesium. It combines with atmospheric oxygen. I have written O2. When magnesium is burnt, it combines with atmospheric oxygen and produces magnesium oxide. Let me write the formula MgO in solid form. Obviously just for balancing હું લખું છું, but that's a topic of next lecture. અત્યારે ખાલી understanding માટે. So I have written one chemical equation here by utilizing molecular formulas as well as symbols. Understood? But at the time when you want to write any chemical reaction in the form of equation, you need to have the correct idea about perfect correct symbols and molecular formula. You should have idea about symbol of magnesium. You need to have idea about symbol of oxygen, means molecular formula of oxygen is O2, and you should have idea about correct formula of magnesium oxide, that is MgO. So I have written one chemical equation already here. Any chemical reaction can be written in the form of chemical equation by utilizing symbols and formulas. Suppose એક chemical reaction બુકમાં હું બોલું છું, ખાલી નોટ ડાઉન કરો. When hydrogen combines with oxygen, means when hydrogen chemically react with oxygen, it produces water. Speak it again. When hydrogen combines with oxygen, it produces water. Can I write the same chemical reaction in short form in the form of chemical equation? Definitely. 2H2 gas. I am writing this prefix because that is balancing, and at least some idea of balancing તો હોય જ તમને. 2H2 plus O2 gas gives 2H2O, that is liquid. Understand? So this is just now recently I have spoken one chemical equation and we have one chemical reaction we have written in the form of chemical equation. હજી એક I just take an example એક બોલીએ કે when zinc powder લખો તમે when zinc granule એટલે zinc નો જે પાવડર હોય ને નાના નાના granular form માં નાના નાના when zinc powder reacts with hydrochloric acid it produces zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Have you written it? Should I speak again? When zinc powder reacts with hydrochloric acid, it forms zinc chloride and produces hydrogen gas. Again, I can write the same chemical reaction in form of equation zinc plus hydrochloric acid gives zinc chloride. You should have the correct knowledge of the formula plus H2 gas. So all three chemical reactions we have just spoken are represented on the board in the form of chemical equation. While you write any chemical equation, some point you need to be very sure about. If in exam you are asked, in PDF homework I will give, what are the features of writing any chemical equation? So some features. Just concentrate on any one of the equation. Let us concentrate here. For writing any chemical reaction equation, we all know here in all three chemical equation, here Mg plus O2, H2 plus O2, Zn plus HCl, all are reactants. MgO, H2O, ZnCl2, H2 all are products. So, which is the first feature or characteristic of writing a chemical equation? So my dear student, note down. First feature, reactants are always written or represented on the left side of the equation. Second point, products are always written or presented on the right side of the equation. Third feature, between reactant and product, a rightward going arrow has to be kept. This arrow, actually you are showing this arrow going rightward, means this arrow shows the direction of chemical reaction. So that arrow has to be placed because it will show the direction in which the chemical reaction is occurring. Not only that, few factors which are necessary in a chemical reaction. Suppose here so when magnesium is burnt, it reacts with oxygen, but ultimately when you burnt magnesium, you are actually suppose આ reaction ઉપર ખાલી ધ્યાન આપો, બાકીના નહીં. Hydrogen plus oxygen, they do not react just in normal circumstances, but you have to supply a lots of heat energy. Then and then hydrogen react with oxygen. So what happens? Fourth feature, okay, while you write any chemical equation, Every chemical equation does not occur automatically. Sometimes you need to supply heat energy, sometimes you need to supply light energy, sometimes you need to supply electric energy, sometimes you also need presence of some catalyst. Understand? So whatever temperature condition, pressure condition, presence of catalyst, whatever are there, I am speaking again, during chemical reaction, all conditions necessary, essential conditions like temperature, pressure, as well as presence of catalyst, all need to be mentioned above the arrow. આ એરોની ઉપર મેન્શન કરવાનું. માની લો કે આમાં કોઈ કેટાલિસ્ટ હોય, સપોઝ જસ્ટ ફોર એન એક્ઝામ્પલ કેલ્શિયમ ઓક્સાઇડ, તો અહીંયા લખવું પડે. માની લો કે અહીંયા કોઈ ટેમ્પરેચર કન્ડિશન હોય 200 ડિગ્રી, તો અહીંયા 200 ડિગ્રી લખવું પડે. માની લો કે કોઈ એટમોસ્ફેરિક પ્રેશર કન્ડિશન હોય 3 બાર પ્રેશર, તો અહીંયા લખવું પડે તમારે. કોઈ પણ રિએક્શનમાં ટેમ્પરેચર અને પ્રેશરની કોઈ પર્ટિક્યુલર કન્ડિશનની જરૂર પડતી હોય, પણ એટ ધ સેમ ટાઈમ હું એક વર્ડ વારંવાર બોલ્યો અહીંયા, કયો વર્ડ? કેટાલિસ્ટ. એનો મતલબ શું થાય કેટાલિસ્ટનો? નોટ ડાઉન કરી લો તમારી બુકમાં. ટેમ્પરેચર, પ્રેશર તો ઓકે, તો આપણે એરો ઉપર લખવું જ પડે, પણ વોટ ઇઝ એકચ્યુઅલી કેટાલિસ્ટ? તો કેટાલિસ્ટ નેવર પાર્ટિસિપેટ in any chemical reaction. કોઈ પણ કેમિકલ રિએક્શનમાં કેટાલિસ્ટ નેવર પાર્ટિસિપેટ, બટ તો કેટાલિસ્ટ કરે શું? તો પછી કેટાલિસ્ટ જસ્ટ ઇન્ક્રીઝિસ ધ રેટ ઓફ ધ રિએક્શન, મીન્સ સ્પીડ ઓફ ધ રિએક્શન. કેટાલિસ્ટને કારણે શું થાય? રિએક્શનની સ્પીડ વધી જાય. અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ? તો ફોર્થ ફીચર આપણે ડિસ્કસ કરી લીધું. અને ફિફ્થ, એઝ યુ નો, સ્ટેટ ઓફ ધ સબસ્ટન્સ નીડ્સ ટુ બી મેન્શન. સબસ્ટન્સના સ્ટેટ 4 હોય. ઇફ સમબડી આસ્ક ડ્યુરિંગ કેમિકલ રિએક્શન સ્ટેટ ઓફ ધ સબસ્ટન્સ, કયા કયા હોઈ શકે? તો જસ્ટ ટ્રાય ટુ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ. સોલિડ. ફોર સોલિડ, which symbol you put in suffix s? Then for liquid, L. Then for gaseous, small g. And then વોટરમાં સોલ્યુશન બનાવેલું હોય તો એક્વેયસ એટલે AQ. આટલા 4 સિમ્બોલ તો મગજમાં રાખવાના જ છે તમારે. તો while you write any chemical equation, you also have to mention the state. તો 5 feature we discussed. હું તમને મેં હોમવર્કમાં પીડીએફમાં આવો કોઈ ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછ્યો હોય તો શું? રાઇટ ફીચર્સ અબાઉટ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન. તો શું લખો તમે? ફર્સ્ટ, reactants are always written on the left side of the equation. બોલો તો બીજું શું લખો? પેલું શું બોલ્યો હું? reactants are written on the left side of the equation. બીજું, products are always written on the right side of the equation. Between reactant and product, a rightward going arrow needs to be placed, needs to be inserted, which will show the direction of chemical reaction. Fourth point, during a chemical reaction, some necessary conditions are required like temperature, pressure, presence of catalyst, all needs to be mentioned on the above side of the arrow of the chemical equation. The fifth point, the state of the substance needs to be mentioned while writing any chemical reaction. For solid S, for liquid L, for gaseous G, and for aqueous aqua. So these are 5 features of writing any chemical equation. In fact, my dear student, you should remember, ભલે મેં તો આ લોકોને બેલેન્સ કરીને જ તમને બતાવી દીધા છે, પણ એકચ્યુઅલી જો આને બેલેન્સ કરેલું ન હોય, જસ્ટ ફોર એન એક્ઝામ્પલ, હું અહીંયા 2 ન લખું, આ ખાલી ટાઈમ બિંગ તમને સમજાવો. માની લો કે આવું છે, ખાલી સિમ્પલ મેં લખી નાખ્યું Mg + O2 gives MgO. તો આને કહેવાય સ્કેલેટલ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન. શું કહેવાય? સ્કેલેટલ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન. સ્કેલેટલ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન મીન્સ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન તો ખરું જ, but it is not a balanced chemical equation. જે chemical equation balance ન હોય, that is called chemical equation. આને પાછું લખી નાખીએ. We have already balanced this chemical equation. Okay, so chemical equation clear, and now my target is to make you understand from this reaction itself only what is meaning of balanced chemical equation. Note down કરો, PDF હોમવર્કમાં આપીશ આજે. What is the meaning of balanced chemical equation? બેલેન્સ નો મતલબ શું? ખાલી તમે કોઈ એક ઉપર કોન્સન્ટ્રેટ કરો ને એટલું સફિશિયન્ટ છે. આપણે આના ઉપર ધ્યાન આપીએ. ચાલો, 2H2 + O2 give 2H2O. આના ઉપર જ ધ્યાન આપજો અત્યારે, આ બે ઉપર નહીં. અથવા તો આપણે એક કામ કરીએ, આ બેને રફ કરી નાખીએ એટલે તમારું ધ્યાન આના ઉપર પડે. આપણે આઈડિયા આપવો છે બેલેન્સિંગ અ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન. એના ઉપર તમે આના ઉપર વધારે કોન્સન્ટ્રેટ કરી શકો એટલે આપણે એક જ અત્યારે ખાલી રાખ્યું, બાકીના ઇરેઝ કરી દીધા. ના, ચેક કરો કેટલા હાઇડ્રોજન એટમ છે આ બાજુ. બેલેન્સિંગનું ટોટલ ડિટેલ નહીં તો લેક્ચર 2 માં આપણે લેશું, પણ અહીંયા ખાલી જુઓ કેટલા હાઇડ્રોજન એટમ છે. આ એરો છે, આ લેફ્ટ સાઈડ ઓફ ધ ઇક્વેશન, આ રાઈટ સાઈડ ઓફ ધ ઇક્વેશન. એ કેટલા હાઇડ્રોજન છે? 2 2 જા 4. અહીંયા પણ જુઓ 2 2 જા 4 હાઇડ્રોજન. કેટલા ઓક્સિજન છે લેફ્ટ સાઈડમાં? O2. આ બાજુ પણ કેટલા ઓક્સિજન? 2. અહીંયા કાંઈ નથી એટલે 1 ગણાય. 2 1 જા 2. તો બંને બાજુ 4 હાઇડ્રોજન એટમ, બંને બાજુ 2 ઓક્સિજન એટમ. આનો મતલબ તો એવો થયો કે આ જે કેમિકલ રિએક્શન છે એમાં કયા એલિમેન્ટ પાર્ટિસિપેટ કરે છે? તો ઓનલી 2 એલિમેન્ટ, હાઇડ્રોજન અને ઓક્સિજન, બને છે વોટર. તો જે 2 એલિમેન્ટ્સ which are participating in this chemical equation, એમાં વેરીફાઈ કરો બંનેના નંબર ઓફ એટમ બંને બાજુ સેમ જ છે. અને જ્યારે તમે એવું કહો કે બંને બાજુ નંબર ઓફ એટમ સેમ છે, આનો મતલબ બંને બાજુ ટોટલ એટમિક માસ પણ સેમ જ થાય. કદાચ તમે આ એટમિક માસ પ્લસ આ એટમિક માસ અને આ એટમિક માસ એવી રીતે જો બે બાજુ કમ્પેર કરો ને તો એટમિક માસ બે બાજુ સરખું જ આવે. આનો મતલબ શું થયો? What do you mean by balanced chemical equation? So balanced chemical equation means number of atoms of each elements on both side of the equation, means LHS and RHS are equal. સમજાયું? શું કીધું મેં? Number of atoms of elements are equal on both the side of the equation. અને બીજી રીતે કેવું હોય તો total atomic mass on both the side of the chemical equation remains same. Means અહીંયા જેટલું before the reaction જેટલું total atomic mass થાય એટલું જ atomic mass after reaction હોય. આનો મતલબ શું થયો કે mass is conserved. Mass is conserved, that is actually the law of conservation of mass. તમે લોકો એવું શીખી ગયા જ ને, law of conservation of energy યાદ છે ને? Energy can neither be destroyed nor created. Only one form of energy can be converted into another, and total amount of energy remains constant in this universe. તો એ જ રીતે law of conservation of mass એનો મતલબ શું? માસ કેન નાઇધર બી ક્રિએટેડ. નોટ ડાઉન કરી લેજો, પીડીએફમાં પણ છે જ, પણ હોમવર્કમાં આપીશ. લો ઓફ કન્ઝર્વેશન ઓફ માસ. માસ કેન નેવર બી ક્રિએટેડ નોર ડિસ્ટ્રોયડ. અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ? ટોટલ માસ રિમેન્સ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ ડ્યુરિંગ અ કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન. ઓકે, સો વાય વી નીડ ટુ બેલેન્સ એની કેમિકલ ઇક્વેશન? So when we are trying to balance the chemical equation, means we are trying to equalize number of atom, you are actually trying to maintain, or you are trying to sustain the law of conservation of mass. The total mass has to remain constant before the chemical reaction and after the chemical reaction. Okay, so my dear student, if in exam we are asked why balancing is required, because by balancing equation you are trying to follow the law of conservation of mass. So today we have got some idea about chemical reaction. Homework PDF I will send you. But you understood this? First we got some idea about chemical reaction occurring in daily life. So many example you can quote it. मैं तो अमुक ज कीधा. Then we got some idea about chemical equation. I have also give you an idea about which are the features. Salient feature means salient characteristics of a chemical equation. Then I gave you an idea about skeletal equation. I also told you at the same time what do you mean by balanced chemical equation and why balancing is required. Understand, we also discussed the law of conservation of mass. That means mass can neither be destroyed nor created, but total mass remains constant, understand, during any chemical reaction. So this many topic we discussed today. Understand, so in lecture number 1 whatever we have discussed, you will receive PDF of homework which you have to complete, and as I told you, understand, you have to complete the homework in neat and clean writing, and you have to send me before every day before 5 o'clock. Okay, my dear student, be dedicated, sincere, and parents, please remain with the student. You are at home, help them and make it sure that the homework gets completed in neat and clean writing, signed by you and sent to me before 5 o'clock. Thank you very much from Bharat sir.